Hey, what's up guys? We're back again with a new meta bridge spam deck. It's played at 7,600 trophies right now. The only difference is I subbed out the Archer Queen for an Executioner. It has the same amount of health points, and I figured it synergizes really well with Tornado. This bridge spam deck has got the perfect balance between offense and defense. You can spam with your Goblin Drills, Wall Breakers, and Bandits to steal damage in situations people are not expecting. With all the bridge spam always rushing at your opponents, they're probably going to get annoyed and try to spam you themselves. But when they go into Executioner, Tornado, and Elite Barbarians, they're going to hit a brick wall. I love playing this deck because I can get directly on top of towers in a meta where everyone's running Giant Skeleton. With Goblin Drill and Rocket, you can guarantee direct damage and finish off games reliably. All you have to do is get one big ebarbs or Wall Breakers connection, and then the game's pretty much sealed. So let's go jump straight to ladder with this new meta bridge spam deck and assert dominance. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. Thanks to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to support the channel. All right, so we got a game against Lucas. Obviously, I would love to have my Bandit or my Wall Breakers in my starting hand, so I'm kind of going to wait for my opponent to cycle something. Drop a Sparky or an Archer Queen, you already know I'm going to rocket anything 5 elixir or more that actually dies. You don't want to rocket a Bowler because then your opponent's going to balloon you and make you just ruined. So that's just something to keep in mind. Opponent decides to go in for a log, so I feel comfortable going in for the Executioner in the back, and let's go! That's what I was talking about. That's what I wanted to see. I was really hoping he would drop something in front of the Archer Queen to body block, but I mean, that would be kind of stupid because since the Executioner would just be able to shoot through it. We're in a pretty good spot. See what this guy's going to do. Usually going to go and drop like a Lumberjack or Valkyrie or some type of mini tank on top of the Executioner. Oh my gosh. It got aligned with the Executioner somehow, and I don't even know how that worked, but I'm vibing with it right now. Okay, so I can activate King Tower usually with the first Goblin, so we'll vibe with that and just pull that directly to the King Tower, and then we can go for a Bandit on the next couple, because if you think about it, if you're playing against a control deck, you need to end up having every bit of damage saved in the later stages of the game. So having that King Tower, it's going to save my butt. Goblin Drill versus Goblin Drill, but I have the King Tower shooting at you, you're not going to be happy, sir. Also, he's going to have Cannon for my Wall Breaker, so I would love to make him do that more than not. If your opponent can go for a log on naked Wall Breakers without any support, you want to go and, dress them up with the Goblin Drill. The Goblin Drill is going to force out a log, but then the Goblins are going to be tanking for the Wall Breaker, and the Wall Breaker will connect. So you had to drop more than a log there. And then even when you dropped the Giant Skeleton, it wasn't enough. Here's the bad thing about this is I have to spend a lot of elixir to kill the Giant Skeleton and then not lose the game to this. At least the Goblin will die because of the King Tower activation. And notice, like, this would have been a live Goblin on top of my tower if I hadn't activated King Tower. That would have done maybe 500 extra damage. So in single elixir, because I can't afford an Executioner and a counter to the Giant Skeleton, because Giant Skeleton is the most broken card in the game right now, I always prioritize Giant Skeleton because if it locks onto my tower, I lose. So it's just really important to keep that in mind. Anyway. I needed to have that King Tower if I was going to be able to defend and keep my tower at some semblance of good HP. I'm going to go in for a Goblin Drill here and hope that he drops Archer Queen because I can Tornado and then rocket it. We'll see if he decides to. Really, really want to see the Archer Queen. If not, I can just rocket on top of Giant Skeleton and do some damage here. It's not necessarily like the best play in the world, but it's not terrible either. I think I can go for Recruits here and then captivate the rest of his stuff.
Don't even worry about it.
I mean, I feel like a lot of Giant Skeleton players do that these days. They just fireball the river sometimes. It happens. It be that way. All right, so you guys already know the deal. I'm going to have to go in for Bandit, and I'm also going to have to go in for Elite Barbarians. This is a lot of elixir that I'm spending, but it is what it is. Generally like going for opposite lane aggression in this type of matchup, but the issue with this matchup in particular is the fact that our opponent can whip out like multiple more Goblin Drills from me in double and triple elixir. Since he has an Archer Queen, he just cycles out in the back and just rapid fires them. So I need to keep up the aggression here if I have any hope of winning. In fact, I'm going to go in for Wall Breakers on the other side and then try to go in for a Bandit on top of the Goblin Drill if possible. He's always dropping it off to the side so I can catch the Goblin immediately with the Bandit, so that's a really good trade. And I need to get him into rocket range, which is 591. It's not easy to do, but maybe we can make it happen. Okay, I can rocket that. That's really interesting. Oh, not anymore. Not anymore, my dudes. I have to go Goblin Drill early on. And then ebarbs, and then probably Wall Breakers. If the Wall Breakers are able to explode and finish that off, maybe the tower's able to do enough damage. The ebarbs are coming up clutch. Oh my gosh. No way. Ebarbs munching out here. Oh my goodness. It just shows you the power of Elite Barbarians on counter push. If your opponent overextends just once, they can take out the entire tower. And in clutch games like this, they definitely earn their paycheck of 6 elixir. You guys already know the deal. We want to go for bandit in the back, and we want to attack fast. Okay, that was a really interesting miner. I think the bandit's going to dash. Please don't destroy me and crash. Awesome. I'm really happy that that wall breaker didn't explode. It always adds insult to injury, because not only does it deal 500 damage to your tower for only like 2 elixir, it also splashes onto your units if you're late, so it really punishes you if you mess up.
Indecisive players beware from wall breakers.
I want to go in for a goblin drill here since the Valkyrie's out of cycle, so I don't think he's going to have great answer to this. Okay, so the kicked activation is a bit annoying, but he's still going to take 1,000,000 damage. That's 500 damage. That's pretty good for us. Meanwhile, we take 400 damage from the Valkyrie. And don't mind me. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to disregard that forever.
You didn't see anything.
So he's down a lot of elixir since he logged as well, and he went for tornado. So I think that I can go in for wall breakers here with the Valkyrie out of cycle, with the tornado and the log out of cycle. This is my moment to go in for the wall breakers. As you guys can see, it worked out beautifully. Maybe it's a bit of an elixir investment, but it is the right play. If he goes in for a Valkyrie here, we can go for an Executioner. It should lock on to the Valkyrie and also the wall breakers at once. If he just wants to go Magic Archer, I think this is interesting because that miner is going to die. Imagine if he tornadoed my bandit back and then my bandit dashed onto the miner and then I didn't get the King's activation. I was thinking about that for a second. I was like, dude, that would have been the biggest brain play of your life. What? How did the bandit sneak through and steal that damage? I don't know. I guess she's really earning her title as a bandit. He's robbing our opponent when he totally didn't deserve that. I think he's going to go for a Valkyrie. I should rocket that immediately, so then, you know, I can earn our way back into the game. With the King Tower activated, I don't know if it's going to get a hit. I know he can't afford the miner in front of that, so we're fine. And then I can go for wall breakers to pull back the Valkyrie, so then I think we're in a really good spot because one of the wall breakers will connect, or he's going to have to go in for a bomb tower. Let's go. Isn't that frustrating? Because you would think when you've got Valkyrie and Bomb Tower, and we've got Elite Barbarians, Rare Recruits, Bridge Spam, you would be having a hefty lead. But you are so scared by 1 elixir wall breaker, because it's only half of the 2 elixir wall breakers, that you have to go in for a Bomb Tower. That is hilarious.
I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me.
All right, we're going to go in for Barbarians here, and then we should be able to kill that, even if you go for a Valkyrie. And you know what? Going for the Valkyrie there wasn't good. That was a really bad play for you. Because now you don't have anything for the Goblin Drill. The Skill Drill is coming through, and it is taking its payment. Dude, I'm going to rocket on you because I need to get damage, and this is the easiest way of doing it. All right, he's going to go in, so I want to make sure that he can't. So I'm going to go in for the Executioner and have my Tornado primed up and ready for him to go in for either a Tornado on his end or maybe go Wall Breakers. It doesn't matter what you do because those Elite Barbarians are coming for you. And 591 damage is what Rocket does. You have to know this. Otherwise, you're going to have some miserable matchups on ladder where you lose in situations that you would 100% win. So GG, well played and peace out, buddy. It's a ticking time bomb, and if you decide to spam stuff at the river, I admire your resolve, but we've got Tornado and we've got Goblin Drill, so there's no way you're breaking through. All right, let's get it against Reese. We're going to go in for the Bandit in the back, and I hate eating Fire Spirits, man. I wish I had Bandit in cycle to stop that. I wish I was a little bit more patient and didn't cycle that at the start, but you know, we don't have a go back button. Bandit's going to lock onto the Bomber, hopefully. Ooh, the Valkyrie's out of cycle. What is he going to do? He's going to go like Skeletons? Ooh, Skeleton Army. Well, I wasn't too far off. I'll take that. That's a lot of damage. And he's going to skill drill me as well. Dude, he's my long-lost brother from another mother. I know I need to wall breakers here. Hopefully it soaks up the first Goblin and kills the Goblin too, because if the wall breakers explode to a building, anything nearby dies. So his, you know, he's not going to get as much value as he's hoping with his Goblins. Both the wall breakers connect because I was drier than the Sahara Desert. I had no elixir, guys, and he sensed it. He was like a shark in the water and he smelled blood. It is what it is. Well played to our opponent. I think we can go for like a Bandit in the back and then just figure out what he's going to do, because I want to make sure that we can bait out his Valkyrie with the Bandit and then go Goblin Drill in the far back and mess him up. He can't go for a Skeleton Army, so he goes in for an interesting Inferno Tower instead. Wait, the Valkyrie's going to get held in place by the Bandit. No way. This is luck. That is so superbly successful. I think we can rocket on this too, but then I would be down a lot of elixir. So, you know what? I'm going to go Recruits instead. It hopefully kills the wall breakers. I don't know. I don't know. It's so close. I've been in so many situations where the wall breakers don't die to my Recruits, and I'm like, no, please. This is not how it's supposed to go down. All right, we can go in for wall breakers here as well, because I don't think his deck has a small spell. So the wall breakers Executioner might be able to give us a lot of value. He's going to go in for a Valkyrie, and it doesn't hit either of them. Oh my gosh. This is stupid, but I want to do it. I just wanted to acknowledge that it was a dumb decision to go in for that Tornado, because now I might get screwed by like wall breakers here. Wait, he Fire Spirited. That's way good. That's way better. Okay, cool. Bandit might be able to clean up the majority of the goblins. I could still lose this game, but I don't want to lose it. I have my full faith in the elite barbarians in the drill. This guy has played really well, by the way. Great player. Bandit locks on a tower. It doesn't matter to him. He goes wall breakers. I need to go like executioner here, and I don't think it's going to stop everything. He's going to fireball. That was such a well-played fireball, knocking back our stuff. Very annoying, but good play. I think we want to go in for a goblin drill here and then wall breakers and then tornado back the Valkyrie when he's about to kill it. We're going to make sure that we tornado the Valkyrie and also kill all the skeletons. That's not going to be enough damage for me to go in for a rocket, guys. This is really, really bad. I need to be able to take the tower on the right-hand side. I kind of have to ignore the left because I'm not going to be able to defend it anyway. And I need to all in him. That's the only way that I can win. It's going goblin drill right now. If this doesn't break through, I'm screwed. I'm going to go wall breakers on the left-hand side. I think he's not going to be able to stop this because I do have tornado for the skeleton army. The bandit should come through. Come on, wall breakers. Lock it on the load, please. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe I took tower there. That was incredibly lucky. That was me just spamming and praying to be successful, and it worked out. Now I'm going to go in for a elite barbarians on top of the wall breakers that will probably come down. If not, we can go for an executioner here. I think the ebarbs need to be able to one-shot. That's the only thing in the game that can one-tap these, please. If they targeted the same one and one of them missed, I would have cried. I can maybe go in for a goblin drill here. He's going to go for a skeleton army for sure. That's the only card that he has available that will be able to counter everything. If I rocket, it will probably cost too much. Okay, never mind. I'm going to rocket on top of that for sure. Let's freaking go. That was so nasty. All right, he's going to go in for wall breakers. I don't have a good answer to this. This was really, really well played. I think I need to tornado everything back, and then I don't even know if our tower is going to be able to finish off the wall breakers. Okay, that's good. The bandit's going to be able to clean that up. Very, very well played on our opponent's end. I think we want to go in for recruits in the back. It's just easier for me to build up a big push with this, and it saves my butt, right? Like, if I have enough elixir for this, then it's good. We're going to go in for the executioner. That should be able to clean up unless he just decides not to hit stuff, which I've seen way too often in Clash Royale, by the way. The bomber and Valkyrie are very obnoxious as well, since he's going to have two good answers to us. It's going to be hard, but I can tornado this last second and then pull the Valkyrie away and get the goblin onto the tower. Oh, that was almost enough damage for me to win. It's not enough that, though. All right, he's ignoring everything. I think he's going to go in for a fireball, and he's going to try to make it the all-in push happen. I want to go wall breakers since it's able to kill, and then I'm going to go elite barbarians on top of both of those very hard-to-kill wall breakers, please. He's fireballing again. He has such a quick card cycle. This is obnoxious. You're playing so well, man. I need to get some goblin damage. I need anything, literally anything, and we get it. Let's go. What a good player. Those are the type of games that I love playing in Clash Royale because it really tests my skill.
Good. You're a good fighter. You. Good. Good.
Jumping into this one, the guy goes in for a Dark Prince. I go for a Bandit, and we'll see what he's up to. Definitely want to get some damage on the tower with the Dark Prince out of cycle, but I guess he's going to go in for a Giant Skeleton and completely shut me down, make me feel like a sad sir. It be how it be. We go for recruits in the back, and we build up a pretty big attack. As long as the Dark Prince doesn't charge on my tower, it's looking like, it might hit the rail recruit. I was like, am I an idiot? And unfortunately, that didn't work out for our opponent. I do have elite barbarians. We can activate King Tower with that one little piggy. If you guys haven't done this before, it's very fun to do because it's going to be way easier for you to defend every successive push. But even though he's going to end up having Archer Queen and Mother Witch, I've got elite barbarian, so I should be able to one-tap the Archer Queen. I'm going to wait a little bit. Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. That makes me so happy to be able to drop it fast enough to just surprise opponents and give them a situation where they would get a huge positive elixir trade with their one elixir broken ability and just steal it away from them. So that felt fantastic. We're still losing the game, but I did activate King Tower and I figured out that he's got some weird Giant Skeleton deck with Mother Witch and Archer Queen. I'm not used to ever seeing Archer Queen with Mother Witch and Giant Skeleton, so maybe he's got the Royal Hogs version of the deck with a different type of version, I guess? I don't know. Anyway, we're able to get a connection onto the tower, so that's always a vibe. And then I can go Royal Recruits really aggressively because I think with the Bandit going out his Mother Witch, it's going to be harder for him to drop it in the middle and protect it. We'll see what he decides to do. Okay, so he's going to go Giant Skeleton again, and then he might go in for a Mother Witch, but it would cost a lot of elixir for him to do that. Dude, let's go. Look at the Royal Recruit. It's putting us back in the damage lead. Are you kidding me right now? That's ridiculous. We're winning by 300 damage right after that. That's beautiful. You guys already know the deal. He does have Dark Prince, so I can't safely and securely go in for a Goblin Drill. I have to assess the opportunities and find the right moment to do that. Looks like the Executioner is able to execute the Mother Witch. Feels good, man. Maybe we can go in for Elite Barbarians here and beat out the Dark Prince. I'm really hoping you drop your Dark Prince, so then I can go in for a Goblin Drill. That Fireball is not enough. Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. He knew he had to drop more Elixir, and then I can safely and securely drop the Bandit to pulverize the Dark Prince. And the reason why we do this is the Bandit's going to cancel out the Dark Prince's charge. So the Dark Prince doesn't actually do damage. Bandit's like, hey, you can't see me. We're out of your league, brother. Maybe we can go in for an Executioner here to finish off the rest of the Mother Witch. The Bandit's going to dash onto the tower, but it doesn't matter. Wait, he doesn't know that I have Rocket. He's expecting me to go in for ebarbs. Even if I go in for ebarbs, it's the right play because it's right into Royal Giant. Wait, what is he doing? What are those? This is really good for us because we can go Goblin Drill too, right? Or no, never mind. Archer Queen ability for 1 elixir is that broken. That's insane.
That's actually a bit nutty that he did that amount of damage.
And killed elite barbarians on my side of the map because of the 1 elixir ability. Did not expect that to be that good. Anyway, we do have rockets, so all we need to do is get his tower down to like 591 HP, so that is a vibe. I don't think he's seen that yet, so it's going to be funny if he stacks up a ton of stuff near the tower. Also, since we have Executioner Tornado, I can splash through the Giant Skeleton and hopefully hit the Mother Witch if the Mother Witch wants to walk up. In either event, I can go in for a Dark Prince, counter with the Bandit, and I know that he's not going to be able to get much value with the Mother Witch. The good thing about the Executioner is it's not walking up into the bomb, because it has such long range, it's like, I don't care, it doesn't matter to me. Here's the thing, though,
That thing is so broken. Can that just stop?
Archer Queen does so much damage for 1 elixir. That ability is nutty. We're going to rock it immediately because I think he's going to Fisherman. Oh, he does Dark Prince instead. You know what? All I need is 1 more good connection and then I can win this game. So I'm going to go in for a Bandit here. The Dark Prince's shield is gone. So we know he's going to have to go in for a Mother Witch at the river because that's what he's done the entire time. I can Tornado back the Royal Giant. He's going to Fireball. That's not going to be enough damage. He needs 2 hits. He's not getting it. Come on, baby. 1 Wall Breaker's connection. Just give it to me. That's all I want. If the ebarb is tanking, then the Wall Breaker might connect. Please, ebarb. Let's go, baby. That's what we needed. Holy. Elite Barbarians not making it to the tower, but making the ultimate sacrifice. Such a fun win, and playing against a good player with Dark Prince when you've got Goblin Drill is never easy. It's crazy that we've got the offensive pressure of Elite Barbarians and Bandit, while also having a toxic rocket cycle that you commonly see in all the log bait and expo decks. So after that win, we're 9,900 in the world. All right, so jumping into this one, I'm gonna go for Wall Breakers and we're gonna see what's cooking. Obviously, want to play really aggressive if our opponent's not ready for it, so I'm gonna see what we can do here. I'm going to go Executioner in the back, expecting our opponent probably to have Lava Hound because we see Skeleton Dragons, right? That's going to be 4 elixir invested, and we dropped 2, so that was a pretty good trade for us to bait out 4 there. I can go for a Bandit, and we're going to get some value from this Executioner. There's no doubt in my mind that if you decide to go for a Lava Hound here, you're not going to be able to kill the Elite Barbarians now, because if you try to go for like an Inferno Dragon on everything, the ebarbs are going to kill your tower. So he has to go in for his own Barbarians, but, I mean, meanwhile, like, he's not able to kill our ebarbs. Isn't that dumb? He dropped 5 Barbarians, but 2 Elite Barbarians. I guess that's why they earn their title. They're just that strong. I can go for Recruits here and soak up all the damage. The Executioner was able to splash onto the Inferno Dragon and hit the tower there too. That is fantastic. I love the fact that the Recruits have so much health and shields, so I'm not going to take damage here, really. In fact, I want a Tornado just so we can damage it down a little bit faster so the Recruits are going to remain healthier. And even if you decide to go in for a Balloon on the other side, because you might feel enticed to do so, since I don't have my Executioner, I don't have my Tornado. Guess what I have, my friend? What you gonna do? I'm ready. I really want to see a random Miner or a Zap or something. Oh, come on. I waited to the last possible second before I would take death damage from the Balloon to rocket there, in case he wanted to whip out a Freeze, a Lightning, a Spell, or maybe even a Miner and waste it.
It's really satisfying to see that from opponents.
All right, so I'm going to ban it here because he would have to go for Barbarians or a building to stop it. And then we can go in for a Goblin Drill on the other side if he goes Barbs. Oh, he's smart. I didn't expect you to be smart, bro. You're not supposed to eat that damage. You guys might be like,
Wait, Jake, he's just a Lava Hound player. He ate all the damage. How are you calling that smart?
no, that was the right play because then he would have lost the other tower. And then he would be down so much elixir. So very intelligent decision from our opponent. I'm going to go Recruits again because we are able to keep the Skeleton Dragons at bay. Notice how they're only targeting one of the Recruits. They're just kind of that bad. And I might want to go in for ebarbs here just so we can go and kill his Miner and keep the Executioner alive. Executioner's got ridiculously high health. It's not something that you can Miner and Fireball and kill. Like, you need to drop a lot more elixir, my dude. I can go in for Wall Breakers, Goblin Drill, and then Bandit because I think what he's going to try to do is Lava Hound and all in. And then the Wall Breakers will take the tower on the left-hand side while the Bandit comes through in the right. Dude, this is crazy amount of value. Like, the Goblins are going to put you into rocket range. So all I have to do is defend this. And I don't think that's going to be that difficult. I just Miner, and then I win. That's what we're doing. Or I counter the Miner really easily, and then I win. You know what? I can Tornado and then only take 1 Balloon hit. So that's not going to be enough damage for him as long as I hit this Tornado correctly, and I do. I can go Goblin Drill here. The ebarbs are rushing through. And then if he goes Barbarians in the middle, since that's his only reliable ground defense, he has nothing for the Goblin Drill and Wall Breakers. They're going to splash their way through. I'm going to rocket on your tower with 4 seconds remaining. That is going to be a buzzer beater rocket and finish off the tower. Wait, come on. No way. Rocket takes 4 seconds, and I guess I dropped it right as it hit 3. That's lame, but we still ended up winning the game, so I can't complain too much. The Executioner is like Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen, chopping down every single air card real quick. Like, subscribe for more daily videos, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.